The White House is an 1895 Victorian home. It is listed on the National Register of Historic Sites. It was the private residence of Chickasaw Governor Douglas H. Johnston and his family. Douglas Johnston was the leader that oversaw our transition into Oklahoma statehood, and Johnston County is named in his honor. The White House itself was a social and political hub of the day. There were meetings, receptions for dignitaries, parties, weddings. It must have been a vision of hospitality for a dusty traveler to come up the road in a horse and carriage and see this house sitting on the top of the hill. The house is important to Oklahoma history on so many different levels. The political level of statehood, it's important because it's a testimonial to Chickasaw schools. When you go through the house and you see the fine art on the walls and the influence of music, it is tangible evidence of the quality of the education that we've been committed to throughout our history. Governor and Mrs. Johnston were educators before he entered office. The desk was his preferred place to work at the house. He signed land deeds and documents on that table. So if a family had an allotment property and they still have their paperwork in their possession, it's very likely that that document was signed on that oak table in our front parlor. It is a testimony to the collaboration of all the people involved, from starting with the family who left us all the notes and documents and the wealth of furniture to work with. It brought hundreds of talents together to achieve the result that we have today. People are welcome to come out and picnic or fly a kite, take pictures, and have a wonderful, memorable family event. It's a very peaceful home, it's a very gracious home, and yet it is an exuberant home. It has a happiness to it that is part of its magic.